are so many different types of Fortnite players out there. You have the really sweaty players and sneaky noobish ones. You have your avid streamers and your small-time YouTubers who will be recording in the middle of a public match. So let's go and find out which one you are. If you've ever had an encounter with a player that just keeps pushing you, then you've probably run into a Wker. Wkers will always play aggressively to try and push you over the brink. From the moment they land, they are already grabbing their first weapon and running straight into danger. You are the player with the most eliminations by the end of the match. You will shut down the game rather than take the L. You won't be in the game long enough to see your opponent's feed after you get eliminated. Have you uninstalled Fortnite in a fit of rage? Have you left your teammates behind after going down once? Then you're a rage quitter. Careful not to break your gaming setup with that rage. You don't have a mic, or maybe your parents tell you don't talk to strangers. When it comes down to it, you can't talk and other players want to kick you out of the lobby for being the only one not communicating. How rude of them. The camper is the type of player who is always trying to stay absolutely still during a match. Snipers and bushes are their best friends. With bows in Chapter 4 and augments such as Bloodhound and Bush Warrior to beef up the camper support, this is the perfect season to sit in a bush and pick off enemies one by one. Often, campers will be pretty newbie players, but if they manage to pick you up from afar that easily, then perhaps they aren't as newbie as you may think. Think you have what it takes to go pro? Then click on the link below and visit ProGuides.com. For $7.99 a month, you can gain access to a treasure trove of content such as courses and even past boot camps. Join now and you can get 10% off pro-level coaching that can help you reach the top of the leaderboards.
ProGuides. Pay like the pros. Yeah!
Let's see how much of a Fortnite pro you are. Do you immediately grind arena instead of casual matches? Do you hit every tournament that becomes available during the season? Do you spend hours of your day managing your training regime to become the ultimate Fortnite player? Then you might have what it takes to go pro, and that makes you a pro player. Pro players not only play arena and tournament modes, but also team up with other pros to practice in scrimmage matches. Bonus points if you've ever made money on a Fortnite tournament. The sweat may sound like a Wker, but this is no ordinary aggression. This is advanced aggression. A sweat will be training day and night to become the best player they can be. They've gone on creative, perfected their mechanics, and now they want to stomp all over the casual players with their builds. You can tell if a player is a sweat if you hit them once and their immediate response is to build a huge tower in the blink of an eye. They will also use advanced edits to take down even the lowliest of noobs just to flex. Sweats will almost always gravitate towards those clean, sweaty skins. The streamer is here for the views. They will usually have a moderate level of skill, not always pro level, but enough to pull off some mesmerizing tricks. If you're a streamer, then you not only play Battle Royale, but also play different non-competitive creative maps to rack up those views. It's always an adventure as a streamer, and perhaps one day you'll become big enough to become the next Fortnite icon. The Trickster is usually one of the most toxic players. They will do anything it takes to win. But hey, it's Battle Royale. From wearing pay-to-win skins to tricking other players into thinking they're AFK, this player has no shame. You better watch yourself around Tricksters, because if you're not careful, you might just end up getting eliminated in the most embarrassing way possible. The Creative Warrior is amazing at 1v1s and build fighting. Their edits are fast and their eliminations even faster. These players make a living out of dominating creative modes. However, if you suddenly drop them into Battle Royale without prep, you might discover that they aren't as good as they may seem. Whoops! Looks like we got a fish out of water situation. However, don't fret. This happens to everyone, so if you ever want to go from Creative Warrior to Fortnite Pro, don't forget to take the proper precautions. Let's find out how many of you are collectors. Open up your lockers and tell us how many skins you have. Now, how many of those shop skins do you still use? If you're a collector, then you love gathering all your favorite skins, either from a collab or you simply love the design. However, if you've been in the game for years, then one thing you don't want to do is add up all those skins. Collectors will always try to flash their rarest skins. It's the biggest flex there is for any die-hard Fortnite fan. So you're always on the hunt for that XP so you don't miss out on any of the super styles. If you're a collector, then you probably also have golden peely somewhere in your locker collecting dust. This sounds like the perfect place for the question of the day. You ready for this? Here we go. How much have you spent on Fortnite skins? Are you still happy with the defaults and free skins? Or have you dipped just a bit too much by accident? Are you a Questor? Then you probably spent your matches trying to get as many storyline quests done. You love the Fortnite story, but you hate it when other players start getting in your way. This is why you usually try to trick matchmaking into putting you in a lobby with bots. If you have extensive knowledge of the island and refer yourself as a looper, then you're a Questor. Your favorite time of the season is the live event. Just can't get enough of seeing the story progress. If only Battle Royale had a story mode. You're the kind of player who loves Fortnite. Not just playing it, but everything else about it as well. Doesn't matter if you're good or bad at the game, you'll keep playing no matter what. You have the Fortnite bed sheets and the action figures on your shelf. You Fortnite dance in the lunchroom, and your favorite song of all time is Chug Jug With You. Are you the squad leader? Did you round up a group of players and decide to play competitively? Or perhaps you carry the entire team? Squad leaders are always the best of their group and will usually take the initiative when getting others to play. Sometimes you want to actually compete, while other times you just love playing with your friends. Whichever one you are, you're cool and deserve a pat on the back. You probably rarely touch Fortnite. However, you heard that someone from your favorite media made it in. Perhaps it was from a game you love or a film you can't stop watching. This character is now in Fortnite, and that means you have to check it out no matter what. How many Doom players and My Hero Academia fans do we have showing up for the collabs? Perhaps you'll stick around and become a regular if you enjoy the game. We hope you do. For you, everything is about collecting clips for your flex video. You want to show off how much of a gaming legend you can be, and you'll do anything to make the dream come true. For every video that you pump out, you've got a full day's worth of playtime. Once you're done, you'll spice it up with that wicked gamer music. The Trickshotter cares all about getting that hot new clip. However, it's not about 100 IQ play or flexing your building techniques. It's all about getting that 1 in a million moment on tape. Mom, get the camera! You're going to exploit everything if it means you pull off an insane new stunt to flex on other players. If you're a glitcher, then the odds are you'll spend most of the match trying to get it to work. You want the thrill of getting an elimination by exploiting one of the many glitches around the island. Whether it's a trick shot by getting launched in the air or teleporting from one place to another through careful timing, it's a race against the clock as you try to get it done before Epic patches it. If you are a high ping warrior, then you are a hero to us all. You have the worst possible internet and your ping is going through the roof, yet you still manage to pull some dubs. You keep your distance and you've mastered the art of timing your builds and edits with your input delay. You are a champion who perseveres. Just imagine what you could accomplish with good internet. Finally, we have the casual. There's no sweat here. You play because you like to see the map changes. You wear your favorite Fortnite skin and not always what's popular. You win some, you lose some, but at the end of the day, you're always having a good time, which means you're always winning.
Not strong enough. But you can be with the help of ProGuides.
Before we wrap things up, don't forget to check out ProGuides.com and find out how you can save 10% on pro level coaching today. So what kind of player were you? Were you a casual or were you a die-hard enthusiast? Whatever type of player you end up as, you're part of the Fortnite community now. If so, leave a like and ring that bell to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest tips and tricks to help make you a better Fortnite player. Once again, this is Galvanize, and we'll see you in our next exciting video.